Okay. All right. So here's another example. Here's another example we're going to do. Okay. We have dividing 6x squared plus 10x minus 5. We're dividing that by 3x minus 1. That's what we're doing here. Again, we're going to use polynomial long division. All right. Now, so our dividend here is this, 6x squared plus 10x minus 5. It's in standard form, right? The powers of x are decreasing as you go from left to right. 3x minus 1, right? It's also in standard form. There's no missing terms, right? Here the degree is 2, but every term in between is accounted for. Same thing with this, the degree is 1. Every term less than the leading term is accounted for. So we divide. Again, we do leading term of the dividend divided by the leading term of the divisor, which in this case is 3x. And that quotient is 6 over 3 is 2, x squared over x, subtract the exponents, you get x. So we put that over the like term, it's like term 10x, as you can see. And now we multiply and subtract the product. So we multiply 2x times 3x minus 1, and we subtract the product. We have 2x times 3x, that's 6x squared, minus 2x, as you can see. And again, we're subtracting. So, I mean, again, this is what I like to do. I like to take that negative and distribute and then add. So we have minus 6x squared, right? This was minus 2x, so minus minus becomes plus. Adding, right? We get 6x squared minus 6x plus negative 6x squared, that's 0. 10x plus 2x is 12x. As the arrow indicates, we bring the 5 down. The minus 5, excuse me. Don't forget to bring the minus down with it. So we have 12x minus 5. Okay, now, as you can see, we do keep going, but why do we not stop? Well, the degree of this difference equals the degree of the divisor. We only stop when it's less, when the degree of this difference is less than the degree of this, or when it's 0. Remember, 0 has no degree. Some places define it as minus infinity for convenience. Okay, so we have to do the process again. This is our new dividend. Okay, so we have 12x over 3x. As you can see, the x is canceled. 12 over 3 is 4. So the 4 goes up here. So what happens next? We do 4 times the divisor, and we have to subtract the product. That's what I'm doing here. 4 times 3x minus 1, that's 12x minus 4. And we're subtracting that product, as you can see. And again, I like to distribute the minus. Right, becomes a, right here, let me just write this way. We get minus 12x plus 4. And once you distribute, it becomes addition, like so. So the 12x's are gone. Minus 5 plus 4 is minus 1. And so here we do stop. Now, why do we stop here? Well, because again, notice here, the difference is a non-zero constant. Its degree is 0. This degree is 1. So this has degree, the difference here has degree less than the degree of the divisor. So we stop. And we get our quotient is 2x plus 4. Our remainder is negative 1. And again, I like to write this. As in the division algorithm, we can have our f of x, our dividend, is equal to our quotient times our divisor minus, well, plus the remainder, which since it's -1, we could just write -1. Okay. Okay. So that's another example. Are there any questions on that one? I do have another one we can do because we have about like 5 minutes left. So let me do that one. Okay. So here's another one. So we have, excuse me, we're taking this polynomial. It's in standard form, and we're dividing it by this, which is also in standard form. But notice each of these are missing term. Both of these, excuse me, are missing a term. Right? We're missing the x term here. So I put 0x kind of like as a placeholder. For this one, I put 0x in there, also as a placeholder. Here you have to put the 0 in as intermediate, as placeholders like I'm doing here. They handle the missing terms. Okay, so again, it's not like in addition subtraction where it was really optional. Here you have to do it. Excuse me. All right. Okay, so what do we do next? Well, okay, so here's our dividend, which is over here. That goes in here. Our divisor looks like this, right? That goes here. And we still do the same process. So the leading term of this dividend divided by the leading term of this thing, of the divisor. Here the leading term is 2x to the 4. Here it's x squared. We divide, right? Really, you have a 1 here. 2 over 1 is 2. X to the 4th over x squared, right? You subtract the exponents, you get x squared. Okay, so this is what we have here. That goes on top. Notice it's over 3x squared. That's its like term. Okay, you always put it over the like term. And then we multiply and subtract. What's the product? 2x squared times x squared, 2x to the 4. 2x squared times 0x is just 0x. Okay. Although I guess I really could have written this as x cubed, but I guess that's okay. 2x squared times 1 is just 2x squared. Okay. So now we subtract. Again, what I like to do is with the negative, I distribute and put addition in front. So these two cancel. Negative x cubed minus, yeah, that's a x cubed. Let me see. I think I forgot to put the power there. Let me just draw it in. Actually, no, let me just write it in. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. I mean, it's still 0, so, you can write it as 0x, like over here. 2x squared times 0, that's 0x cubed, okay? So the coefficient is 0, but the exponents of x, that becomes x cubed. I mean, I guess theoretically, you really don't have to write this. It's just here for convenience, okay? Because minus x cubed plus negative 0 is just negative x cubed, okay? 3x squared minus 2x squared, right? Or plus negative 2x squared, that's x squared. The 0x we bring down now, okay? 0x we bring down. Now notice the degree of this is 3. The degree of the divisor is 2. So we have to do the process again. This is our new dividend. Okay? But notice the next term was 0x. We don't bring down the minus 1 yet. 0x is the next term, so we bring that down. Okay? That's what you do. And it's the same story. Negative x cubed, the leading term here, divided by this leading term, which is x squared. Divide. You get negative x. Okay. And then let's keep going. So the negative x I put over the 0x. They are, I guess you could think of them as like terms. You multiply negative x cubed, right? Plus, so this would be minus x times 0x. You could think of that as minus 0x squared. And then minus x times 1 is just minus x. Subtract. I'm trying to go. I want to finish this. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to finish this in time. All right, so I'll do this example next time. I mean, I didn't finish it, so I'll start from the beginning with this example next time. Okay, so I guess we'll stop here because it's 1:50. So I do have office hours today from 2 to 3. See you then. Have a great weekend.